Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We are just getting started.
Wan-Bissaka will have a busy game here, I think. OK, he might not be the best when it comes to contributing to the attack, but his strengths are what he does at the back. And when it comes to one-on-one situations, there aren't too many better.
Well, he has been described as one of the best one-to-one defenders, and that was really evident against the finest opposition. You can't forget, can you, how he helped to shut out probably England. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, Red, nice interception. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's played in low. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Donnarumma. So we're still where we started right now. Rummenigge. Royce.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde looking for the chance to skim one in from range. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Chouameni. Valverde. Well, played right into his path. Osimhen! Has fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Aimed beyond the defence. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Chiesa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Real chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Maldini. Pinches it off him. Chouameni. Now it's Tonali. And this is Royce. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Oh, that's clever.
Chance for a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Searching pass he's played there. Osimhen is in a really good position out wide. And here's Osimhen.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's McTominay.
And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Chiesa is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
And that's the second half started.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, great leap! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's in, must be!
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's managed to get free. Sanchez, tidy with his distribution. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, he's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Osimhen. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan with the lead, and that was asking for too much. That's really well cleared. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Royce. And that's a throw-in. Tonali. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, now he can... Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Maldini gets a foot in here. This looks promising.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That'll be a throw-in. Tonali. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tchouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's going for goal! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager.
It's Silva! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That looks a good ball through. Royce. And it's Del Piero. He's found a way past.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Royce. Casemiro.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Chiesa, Rummenigge, and that is expertly dealt with. And that is well cleared. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Royce just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good-looking ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.